In these tough economic times, Americans struggle to make ends meet. Sometimes the family pet becomes an unaffordable luxury. With the recent wave of foreclosures, animal shelters across the country are seeing a troubling rise in dog abandonment. Matt Gostow reports on a growing crisis and the army of dog lovers banding together to save man's best friend. Go get it!
Catherine Long and her dogs Ocho and Lisa have plenty of room to run around at their Connecticut home. But Catherine knows not every dog is so lucky.
There's just so many dogs out there that are in these shelters that need homes that are amazing dogs.
Aware that animal shelters were becoming alarmingly overcrowded with abandoned pets, she decided to do something unusual. Since June, she's been renting out Ocho in Central Park to raise money to help.
It's rent a dog, $5 is written on the sign, just like a lemonade stand.
A wave of foreclosures and rising unemployment has forced a growing number of families to give up their pets, and the result? Packed shelters. Veterinarians especially understand why pets are often the first expense to be spared.
If they have to come down to a choice between feeding their child and feeding their pet, they make the decision of feeding their child, which is the right decision to make.
Sandra DeFeo, director of the Humane Society of New York, has seen the economic impact firsthand.
They just feel overwhelmed, that they can't take care of themselves, and they don't want this. They want their dog that they really love to be taken care of, and that's why they bring them here.
And shelters across the country are finding one group is being particularly hard hit.
A lot of younger people also have dogs that they have adopted, and they have to get rid of them because they're moving back with mom and dad.
Whatever the reason, the result is heartbreak.
It was really sad. She was crying and she really loved her dog, but she wasn't even eating herself, and so she wanted to make sure her dog would eat.
A number of factors are putting a strain on shelters, including natural disasters like the wildfires sweeping the West Coast, which have forced many to make the difficult decision to leave a pet behind. It's estimated that some 6 million dogs and cats enter animal shelters each year. But while the need is great, a small army of pet lovers is doing what they can to help.
A fostering service called Little Monsters has partnered with the national chain PetSmart to find a home for these and countless other dogs. Little Monsters has placed 153 dogs in homes in the past 6 months, a rise of more than 50% from last year.
Hang out with a little buddy and give them a lot of time and love that they wouldn't normally get in like a shelter, and until they get their final home. And you could actually do that, every couple of weeks you could potentially have a new dog.
And there are people like Catherine Long, who in addition to raising funds by renting her dogs, fosters others whenever she can.
You take a dog from a rescue organization or shelter and you house it temporarily until it finds a forever home.
For Ocho, Isa, and Catherine, their forever home has become a haven for other pups in these tough times, and they hope others will follow their example.
For more information on how you can help, visit cbsnews.com. That's the Evening News. I'm Maris Jimenez. Good night.